proceeding on, I took a little bit of nap, so I don't remember much of the story. A lot happened, so I took a well-deserved rest. So I
Yeah.
believe that one of you three can fill in our dear flaming individual here with the rest.
Yeah, like you passed out due to the spirit you found. Because you had the
The
hots for the
banshee.
twins. Yeah, the hots for the
Yep.
twins.
The fire does not need to know about my love life.
Oh yeah, but before we left, we found other Candace. That sounds mean. We found our Candace Candy,
D is her
a
stripper
different
name.
centaur lady. We found Candace. She is centaur, not it's transition to centaur, not birth centaur. Like grave injury, got kidnapped by orcs, I think. If you guys remember a bear, like feel free to kind. So she lost her legs. I made her into a centaur using the male half of a horse. That's a strange decision, but she's a great potions maker.
Ooh, there is something I am forgetting.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of things. What are you talking about?
Shortly after we dealt with the monster that was in the mine, a individual tried taking some of our own hair. I think it began with Chilean.
Oh yeah.
This individual was in a party with a Starforge, I believe it was called. Something that
Yep.
Chilean has dealt with before in one of his lives.
We spent quite a long time, embarrassingly long, at a potion shop that sprung up in the ruins after he sold some crazy potions. Like
I bought the potion of the anti-fire to houseplants from him.
oh yeah.
It'd be quite handy later, I'm sure.
Chloe, are you considered a houseplant? Could you maybe so you don't set yourself on fire again?
Become a houseplant for us.
Fire. Ooga chaka. Ooga 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 chaka. She's gonna just try to jump directly into the fire now.
No, I never. Stop it!
No! The flames, they call to me!
No! Alright, but we ended up breaking into Candy's basement. She didn't want us to see what was in there. She had a shrine to. She had stale bread, but her bread sucked. She also had
Alcohol was good though.
Yeah, the alcohol is awesome. That is the strongest alcohol I've ever had.
It was poison. Y'all learn real quick. We love to taste things.
Yeah, we lick things.
One rock that we like to lick.
Gosh, I hope that whoever's waving your fate doesn't try to use that against you.
Yeah, I'm immortal. It's fine.
They've already tried, it seems like.
Licking rocks have never led me astray. I stole her diamond dust. I think she knows. I will look over her. She's still sleeping.
She's still sleeping.
She doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't need to know. But after that, we collected all of her stuff. She got her spear back, or staff, or her weapon, her spider weapon. Because apparently she was worshiping a spider god that morphs into things. I don't know much about the deities. They are always changing.
You wouldn't happen to be talking about Loth, would you? The goddess of the Driders.
I don't know.
She was worshipping your daughter?
He's somewhat similar to my daughter. Oh yeah, that's too long to get into now. No.
I can tell the four of you are already getting tired and need your rest.
Yes. And we're almost caught up soon. So we left, we started traveling, sleeping, and we ran into the Adventurers Guild. have a toll on the road for protection and not to steal our money, specifically black hearts. But we gently talk to them like reasonable adults, and we got a 50% discount. It's weird how those
Chloe's
things
wearing
work
a human
out.
skull right now.
Like reasonable adults. It's weird how it works out like that. And you look around at, like, the bloody party.
The skull.
But, like, we haven't mentioned the mask much. That thing was actually quite important. It was speaking to Hardock, apparently. He did tell us.
I did too.
You also have, like, a demon inside you. There's two different things talking to you. For funsies, because you had, like, the strongest attunement to it. We let you put on the mask while Dinar was asleep, because he wouldn't want us to do that if he was awake.
I would have stopped it in an instant. I hope you know this.
Yeah, we do that. So that's why when you were asleep, we did it.
Once I put on the mask, I felt severe magical power, which I never feel before. I felt like I was able to make a powerful wish, and I wished to control the power of that mask. And then all hell broke loose.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever was inside the mask tried to escape, and thanks for the quick thinking of Chloe over here, she turned that thing into a rat.
And then she smushed it. She killed it in one turn.
Yep, she did
It turns out
indeed kill whatever was inside this mask.
Yeah. With the polymorph spell.
Well, now,
No.
that's not quite how polymorph works.
What? Well, yeah, but that's how it worked this time, so I say we have nothing to worry about.
I keep trying to tell them that it's going to backfire on us. I keep trying.
Chloe, you did say you saw something that looked like it left the body.
He farted a weird red color.
Yep. So I say we have nothing to worry about.
You know,
Dinar, though,
farts when
he's
they
worried.
die.
Yeah, it's like that's what happens when everything dies. You lose your
There was-
excrement.
There must have been some blood in there. Which makes sense, because I did stomp on him 37 times.
Specifically 37, no more, no less.
I counted, it was fun.
It was fun. I saw it.
He tried
Chloe's
to hide, and I ran after him into the grass, and I said, 1, 2, 3, 4!
So after we got stomped 37 times exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we started traveling. This is about the end of it. And we're camping out here. We're going into town tomorrow. Just passing by, hopefully.
Dorsalton, right?
I want to make it to, like... Yeah! I just want to make it to the competition, you know?
Yeah. Another
Yeah, as
quiet...
quick as possible. No detours.
Another quiet retirement town, much like Mimosa. One with adventurers passing by and supplementing its economy, but with not much else going on. Just a bunch of old folk.
Do you have any ideas for what they do for fun there?
I don't know. I hear that at least once a week that they go and play bingo, but otherwise not too much. As you all go to the final stages of your rest and finally begin to fall asleep, I, Hathoth, will dive into the very edges of your memories to see what each one of you are thinking. And as each one of you, one by one, fall asleep, we will exit our characters and discuss a little bit about the campaign. Just, what are the four of you guys, what are your guys' thoughts? Like, how are things going? Like, is there anything you want to bring up out of character?
There's only 2 words that can come to my mind. Holy shit.
That took longer than expected. I hope we can make something that people understand now, that recording.
To be
Oh, this
Dinar, to be fair, in a campaign centered around you fighting giant kaiju, holy shit is actually probably what I'm going for. So
Yeah.
So what you're
I feel
getting
like-
right now.
I feel like we did a good time explaining it.
All I am saying is once Sonar gets a ring of enlarge and reduce, he's gonna be able to suplex the kaijus. All I'm saying.
Kaiju fight.
oh man. Yeah, like this has definitely been fun. I definitely like recording this. And I think it's gonna be a blast getting the next session recorded here too. But I just wanted to say, now is the time if you want to like say anything to the audience or like mention anything out of character. Like I want to kind of devote maybe like a little 2 or 3 minute segment at the end of the video as like a what do the players think kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Welcome, lovelies.
yeah, welcome. I hope you enjoy. One thing is this is homebrew.
extremely.
If we mess up a rule, no, we didn't.
I think the most glaring thing people are going to point out if they're going to be sticklers about rules is that the slimes are not basically living napalm. Except in this world they are. That's just something fun that I've added in since I started this campaign. So there's things like
our rules.
dragons work differently. That's another big one. The giants. I try to keep the story of the giants reasonably true to what Wizards of the Coast has produced, in the fact that I have created a storm island, and that's the whole backstory behind like the wave trident and stuff like that. But I also have to try to force it into the actual story of my world, and you know, I'm sure if anybody out there has ever played a homebrew world, you understand where some of the struggles come from here. So, so basically, just like Jillian said, it's our world, our rules, and if anything happens with the players that I deem good or funny enough for the world, I will implement that. So
you might see some of that next episode. Maybe wink, wink, wink. A bloody bingo. Next episode.
yeah.
Wink, wink, wink. If you guys are interested, if anyone's listening to this, be ready for next episode. It should be really fun.
Let's go ahead and wrap up this first podcast here then.
All right.
Any final thoughts?
I hope you enjoyed.
I'm very happy to share our campaign with the world here. Whether we get a following or not, as long as somebody else sees this video, then I'd be more than happy to thank you for watching. So, with that, we'll end the podcast and
If there is any children in the audience, this would be the time for them to be taken out of the room now.
It was hot.
Quickly.
Chloe is not really paying attention. She just keeps throwing throwing wood into the fire.
Ow, my eye.
I guess we'll play along.
And I ask of the four of you, of what do you call yourselves?
Not interested, and I try and wipe away the flames.
It burns you for a point of damage as your hand just passes through it.
Ow!
Yes, it was.
How do you know that?
I tell many tales.
The fire's managing to sweat.
Silence! Oh!
Hey guys, when did the curtain get put in a tree?
Oh my gosh.
What are you talking about?
That's why you didn't like the garlic butter.
I think we were talking about the
See,
butter
it it is so fitting for you to now realize that.
Oh, you're just realizing now, Hardock?
I did not know.
Oh,
We killed
okay.
him using silver and covered me in garlic butter and chucked me at. Why did you think we were covering me in garlic and chucking me at him?
Now the fact that she was an orc and she was, in your words, a woogud.
Ah,
I thought you weren't gonna mention that.
We're about to get to the part where I unleashed you like a Pokemon.
Holy
though-
Mazel Tov! Molotov!
E-
Oh.
If it wasn't for the fact that we all ganged up on him at once and took him down within about 6 seconds.
Yeah, our ultimate team suplex move.
No,
impressive.
not that.
Impressive. I certainly hope that that warden's backstory wasn't grand, elaborate, and a lot of work wasn't put into making that person strong or anything.
It's not my fault he was
No,
too
we're
small
talking
for
about
the
the
chamber
warden.
he's in. He couldn't move to take off his armor when I heat melted him to death.
Hey, quick question,
Sense
guys.
a little attitude from this fire.
Quick question, guys. Do you hear somebody crying in the distance?
Starting to rain.
It may sad, pathetic man, maybe. It's okay.
Trust me, it's gonna be funny when we get to the introducing elf femboys at one point.
Oh,
Ah!